So I was thinking the other day about why I started making videos. Why I originally started making videos, not even about bullet journaling. And it was all for my friend Gracie. Hi, Gracie. Gracie is a wonderful friend of mine who I had the privilege of being her caregiver for a while, a long time ago. And so when my family and I moved away to Mexico, I wanted to keep in touch with Gracie, and I wanted to be there in some way for her. And so my daughter Allie and I started making goofy videos for her, and we would send them to her, hopefully make her laugh, because I'm really goofy and Gracie gets that. And then over the time, I deleted the social media that I was using to make those videos, and I didn't really know how to edit videos or any platforms to use for editing, and so I kind of just stopped. And then fast forward a few years later, I began my journey with bullet journaling. And after about a year into my journey, my daughter sees a couple of my spreads this one night, and she says, "Mommy, you need to share these on YouTube." And I said, "Allie, there are so many people doing much better stuff than me on YouTube." And she said, "It doesn't matter. You need to share it, please." And she pretty much begged me to make the first short that I ever did, which was on a different channel. And I uploaded it, and it had a decent response, and I was shocked. And so I thought about it for about 6 months, and I made my channel. And the way I thought about it was, well, I know if nobody else watches my channel, Gracie will. Gracie's my #1 fan, I'm sure of it, and I am Gracie's #1 fan. And so that was how I started my channel, and it's been a great journey, and I feel like I've grown a lot. I was so nervous with my first voiceover. I was nervous to show my hands, and well, yeah, I've grown, and I am past that now. I'm really nervous to show my face though. So let's just talk about why I've decided to go ahead and show my face. I have decided that due to just difficulties with recording time and really setting aside big chunks of time to record in my studio room here that I have, and my editing time that it takes, I've been having a difficult time. And it's just, you know, toddlers, having 4 kids versus before I had 3, and things like that. So I decided that I want to definitely keep on making my videos because it's been good for me. But I wanted to make them a little bit more personal and a little bit more interesting and a little more entertaining. And so I decided it was time to make a change and go ahead and show my face. So this is me. Hi, nice to meet you. It makes me so nervous. So the other thing that I'm hoping to eventually achieve is a real community on here that supports and lifts each other up. Heaven knows in these times we really need that. There's just so much yuckiness that we hear about on a day-to-day basis. If you ever watch the news, I try not to. And well, I want this to be a really nice, peaceful corner on the internet. And at the same time, I am challenging myself. And so here is where I invite you to join me in this challenge. My challenge started 2 days ago on the 8th of March, and it is going to be going all the way through the end of June. And what is this challenge? Well, I am challenging myself to overcome procrastination. Can I say the word? Oh my goodness. Procrastination and perfectionism. Those 2 things plague me. They hold me back. They keep me from starting things. They keep me from achieving things or trying things that I need to try. And so I made myself a spread. I just sat on my bed on Sunday morning, and I decided it was time to stop thinking about it and to just start doing it. So pardon me, I didn't make a video for that, I just did it. It's a very simple spread. And I put some quotes here on the page. I put some Bible verses, and I put a quote. And basically procrastination comes down to fear, or believing negative or limiting beliefs about ourselves. And that is definitely something that I am trying to overcome. And the perfectionism just needs to go. Like, I'm just tired of getting down on myself whenever something isn't perfect. And I've been working on that, and I think I've already improved. But I want to continue improving. I have a long ways to go yet. So the way that it works is very simple. Oh yeah, I forgot about my coffee. So the way that it works is very simple. I will have a goal amount of points. I need to add up all my days. It was going to be 100 days, but from now until the end of June is obviously more than 100 days. So it's going to be a little bit more than that, which gives you all time to think about what you want to work on and start it sometime this month so that you can have around 100 days to work on it together with me. And we can encourage each other. You guys can comment and let me know if there's anything that you're working on that you're deciding to challenge yourself with for any amount of time. But I wanted this to be a challenge that was not going to only fuel my perfectionism and make me want to get every single check mark. And then the first time that things get out of my control and I don't do that on a certain day, feel like there's no use to continue it because now it's not perfect. So I started it on Sunday because I knew on Sunday I would not be able to do all of my habits and my goals. And so I would be setting the bar low for myself, and I would only have upwards to go. And so anyways, the way that it works is that I have 10 main daily habits that ideally I would be completing every single day. I know that I won't, but that's okay. But these 10 habits are each going to be worth 2 points. So if I did do them every single day, that would add up to a total of 20 points. But I also have about 12 minor habits. Things like playing my piano, my deep breathing, decluttering for 10 or 15 minutes in any area, crafting, crocheting, and sewing, garden work. Stuff like that are things that I want/need to do on a regular basis anyways. And I have quite a few craft projects that I am really going to focus on finishing during these 100 days, as well as filling up my mini art book with watercolor paintings I've been meaning to do for quite a while. So those are all going to be worth 1 point. So I can still aim for an average of 20 points per day easily. And on top of all of that, I have a huge master to-do list that I already have 41 items written down on, and each of those will be worth a point. Some of them may be worth more because some of them are things that are projects that will take more than just an afternoon or something. And so altogether, I want my goal is to average 20 points per day. I will add up exactly how many days there is till now to the end of June, and then from there I will get my goal. And so I have a little place to track my daily points here, and I have a little line to track whether I stayed home or went out that day, and then I have a sleep tracker because I'm trying to work on that as always. And also I just feel like it'll be interesting to see on days where I maybe got to bed a little too late, woke up a little too late, how much I was able to accomplish. So that's my challenge to you. If you are plagued by procrastination, perfectionism, as I am, if it is something that you fight against, I challenge you, set a goal. It doesn't matter. Write yourself a to-do list of all those little things that are heavily weighing in the back of your mind that you just don't want to face because you don't know where to start. And if you start with this one, you feel guilty for neglecting the others and stuff like that. If that's you, then please join me. Make yourself a little chart. It doesn't have to be fancy. You don't have to do the points, but let's just work at this together and let's support each other. And let's see what we can accomplish in 100 days. Also, I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit more of my life. I actually have an appointment here today for, a dentist. My camera battery died and I have to hurry because this one's barely charged. Anyways, I have an appointment later on today. I'm going to see if I can vlog and not vlog like a long vlog, like a short, but just do a little bit of footage for you all, take you along with me because, well, I want to share a little bit more of my life. It's very different than many people's, and I like it. So I would like to share that with you guys and how it pertains to bullet journaling as well. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. If you're not already subscribed, please don't forget to give me a like and subscribe, especially if you're interested in challenging yourself and trying to leave these bad habits of procrastination and perfectionism behind. As always, I hope that you have a very blessed day, and don't forget to stay thankful because a thankful heart is a happy heart.